Some may say that PSA reveals are getting a little bit tiresome at this point. Well, this one is one I wanted to make sure I showed you guys before. Maybe I never show you another one, but this one has some Anthony Edwards cards in it. I think you're going to want to check this one out. Welcome back in, ERB sports fans and sport card fans out there everywhere, especially those who love grading cards, who love basketball, who love all things sports. We're going to talk about sports fans in a separate video as it relates to cards. Had a pretty interesting take I wanted to make on that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. We got 10 cards. These are submitted under the $15.99 special from, I believe, the month of May. Got to PSA on May the 13th. They were checked in and they came back to me on Tuesday, June 25th. So a little over a month and a half. I was submitting several Anthony Edwards cards. I never made a pre-review on this one, like a preview, but yeah, I have the retail blue Antman concourse level. I mean, these things were skyrocketing in price. I figured, what the hell? Ended up getting a 9 on it. I don't know, whatever. You got to PC some of these cards. You're going to put them in slabs. It looks better in a slab anyway. So it is what it is. This is a really good order, by the way. I'm not going to lie. This one had 10 cards and my gem rate was very good. So you guys will find that out soon enough. Next, we got Pato Award. He almost won the Indy 500 a couple weeks ago. I just got to believe he's on the cusp. They got a lot of ovals coming up. They got the doubleheader at Iowa. He's always solid. Milwaukee could be solid. Nashville. They got like 5 ovals to finish the season. So don't count this guy out as it relates to having a chance at a top 5 championship finish. Pato Award. Unfortunately, this is the 4th auto I've submitted. I got a 9. So, yeah, I submitted 5 of them. Well, we got one left. Care to venture a guess what it is? I mean, these are 9s. These are not 9s. You know what it is? Yep, I got the only 10. I wonder what that one's going to go for. That gem rate's really low. I mean, I'm the only one that submitted any cards yet. And anyway, as we move along, got 2 cracked ices here out of the Premier Edition from a couple of rookies from last year that had some moments of decent play. We got Trayce Jackson-Davis on the right and Keontae George on the left. Don't know what's going to happen. And many people said Trayce Jackson-Davis out of Indiana coming into out of college really couldn't shoot. Keontae George, he had a lot of playing time because he had a lot of injuries on that team last year from the Jazz. But anyway, got 10s on those. Pretty happy. I'm going to hang on to those for now, see what happens with those guys in this upcoming season. Maybe move off them. I think I'm the only pop right now in either of them. Next, we got Desmond Bane. This one came out of the complete set. We got another complete set in here. You're going to want to see that purple as well. That was a special card when we pulled that. And then I took like a month off of grading or making any videos about cards. But anyway, Desmond Bane on the Purple Pulsar out of the complete set edition from Target. Got a 10. Pretty happy with that. Those grade really nice. They really do. And they're not that hard to pull. You get one of the decent guys that you want probably in every 10 boxes. So it's pretty solid. Next, we got an Antman. This is a Donruss paper base. This was the only one I kept. I sold the rest raw because they were a little off-centered. This was the most centered one. Got a 10, so pretty happy with that. Again, I'm probably going to hang on to this card for now. I think in the hype of the hype for this guy, this card was maybe $80 to $100. Now it's probably around 60, 50, 60. So, still make money on it. But anyway, I'm not really in any hurry to get off that card. Obviously, Ant had a ton of playoff hype, and that kind of all fizzled out when they got bounced by the Mavericks. But anyway, he will be there next year, and they will have a lot of hype going into the season, much like they did this last season. So next, we got a King. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the future is going to hold for this guy. Sasha Vezenkov, very good shooter, came over from the European League over in Spain, I believe he came over to the Kings. Many speculate that he's played his last game as a King and that he wants to go back to Europe or get traded or I don't know what. But anyway, I pulled this out of a mega box, one of the 2 mega boxes I opened. This one, it was numbered out of 99 on the purple cracked ice. It was a color match with a team color match, and then it was a jersey match numbered 7 out of 99. So to me, that was a match made in heaven. I had to grade the card and find out if it would get a 10, and it did. So if he has a great game or two, or has a little bit of hype this coming season, maybe gets that hype going again, I may sell the card. But again, you guys know if you watch the channel, even though I live in Indiana, I'm a Kings fan. I've always been a Kings fan. Been a Kings and a Warriors fan. I lived out near Sacramento and Golden State for a couple years. And so I got a soft spot in my heart for the Kings, being a small market team and all. Anyway, this is the Pato Award. This is the one that I graded that wasn't a 9. Where's the other 9s? There you go. So I got 3 9s, 1 8, and I finally got a 10 on one of these. So this one, I'm going to see what happens here. I mean, obviously, he's still very young. He's still well early in his career. It doesn't tell me how old he is in this particular image. But anyway, Pato Award, probably going to win the 500 someday, I would think. He's probably going to also win a championship. May end up in Formula One. We'll see what happens there. But I'm happy to have this one in a 10 finally. So, yeah. If the right price comes along, I may move off the card. But right now, I think I'm just going to keep it. And then the last 2 cards, these are both Anthony Edwards. These are both 10s, and they're both fantastic. Not to borrow a line from Terry Hatcher on Seinfeld. We've got a Flux Appeal Silver. This is Antman in rookie year silver Flux Appeal PSA 10. Yep. There was a little trepidation I had on this one. I forget where it was on the card. There was like something up in the top of the card, or yeah, I think it was in the top of the card. It had a little bitty mark that I wasn't sure whether it was part of the card or whether it was a damaged part of the card or what. I couldn't tell. I sent it in. I just said, screw it. I'm just going to take a chance, because even a 9 was going for quite a bit at the time. So I figured, what the heck. Looks pretty centered, looks pretty sharp corner-wise, looks pretty good edge-wise, surface, questionable. So anyway, got a 10 on that one. And then the last one, if you guys are fans of the channel, you remembered I ripped a box of the complete set for the Optic that I got out of the Target version. I had sitting on the shelf for 3+ years. And I got an Anthony Edwards Purple Pulsar. Well, it got a 10. Yes, I knew it right away when I saw it. I would have been shocked if this wasn't a 10. It had no print lines. It was centered. It was sharp. Everything about it screamed 10 and send me in. Unfortunately, he got bounced in the playoffs, and we'll have to see what happens next year. But the 3 best cards, in my opinion, from this order were these 3. The Pato Award, PSA 10 Rookie Auto, and the 2 Antman Rookie Silver and Purple Pulsar from his rookie year. So that is going to do it for this one. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more content as always, and I will see you in the next video.